Hi guys, welcome to NetTalks Tamil.
Hi team. Okay, today we are going to do the network private access lab. In this, we are going to do the three things. One is the configuring Netskope private access and check the publishers in the active mode and track the NPA publisher. Now let us do the configuration first. Let me log into the Netskope console, tenant console. I have logged in. We need to go to the settings and then security, cloud platform, traffic steering, and then app definition. In this app definition, we have to go to the private apps. In this private apps, now we are going to create a new private app. Click new private app. In this application name, I'm going to give as a CE student. You give us a relevant application name. Okay, now I'm giving as a some basic name. And then I'm giving any of the IP which is for the private apps 192.168.3. We have to give the application IP or any of the host name also we can give it. Okay, now I'm going to use the protocol for the TCP 443 comma 22. Okay, here new DP I'm not defining anything. Here I need to select the publisher. Already I have configured the two publisher 1 and publisher 2. I have enabled that. Now with these two publisher the load balancing will happen. Let's see how will happen. Okay, and then click save. Now we have created a private app. This is our private app. We need to wait, then only it will become as a the reachability check. We have to wait for some time. Okay, meanwhile let us create a real-time policy for these private apps. Go to the policies. Again we have to come to the home page, the policy, and then real-time protection. This real-time protection, create a new policy for the private app access. Here we need to select all sources. See, already I have some predefined users with the Okta. Okay, if you want, I can give that particular user, or I can give as a all. Okay, now I have the particular user. Okay, now I am going to define as a student 3, which is for my student 3 I have given. The destination, it's the private app box, and then I need to select a app, the student 3. Now the student 3 is the app name which I have defined it. See the student 3, and then activities, nothing, let it be by default. And then profile and action, allow the set policy. The name I'm giving here is student 3. Now a policy is enabled. Let me save it. On the top, save. Now apply the changes. Now we have created the private apps, and then for private apps we have created a policy. Still our publisher is syncing state. Oh, the reachability is not there. Okay, I given application IP as a wrong. I need to give us a right IP. Should be this which I have set up the application. Let me save this and let us wait. Guys, now our publisher came up. Okay, there was some communication lag. Okay, taken some time. Okay, now let us open this application here. HTTPS, our private application. Okay, I'm launching here. The application is opening. Okay, let us go and verify that application events. Go to the Netskope ID and the network events. If we go here, student 3 is my username. Okay, let me refresh here. What is coming from the student 3? There is no log at all for the student 3. Okay, let me try again this application. Before that, let us ensure our configuration is up to date in the client. Yes, configuration is up to date. So go to the network events again. Let's see what is that. Let me filter with my username, add filter, user. My username is student 3. Yes, I added my filter. Okay. Now I could able to see logs with respect to that particular application. Let's see the view. Type is NPA. Traffic type is a private app. This is a destination IP which we tried. It is going to the publisher one. Let us wait to get some more logs. It is taking some time. Let us wait for some more time. Meanwhile, we will be accessing that. Okay, now I got one more hit. Let's verify this hit as well. It is going to which publisher? Earlier it was showing as a, see, this is a publisher ID 68 968 is on publisher ID. Okay, if you see here, what is the publisher ID for this? This is 094. Okay, let's see. Go to the see here our publishers. If you go to the publisher, click the publisher. We have the two publisher. See here, it is getting load balanced among the publishers. I have this for this app. We have two publishers are hosted in that app definition. In this private apps for this particular application, I have pointed towards two publisher. Whenever users are getting access this application, it is getting load balanced, which we have witnessed here. See, this publisher CN is a 094 and another session it's showing as a 968, which is publisher 1 and publisher 2. If you see, go here, the publisher 1 and 2 is 968 and 094. This how the publisher load balancing will happen. Okay, in this session we have covered as like how to create a private apps, creating a new private apps pointing to the publisher, the simple configuration. Go to the student 3 is our the name of the application and the IP private IP address for that application. Okay, this application is going to access on the which port, that port, and then publisher name. Okay, if you want to use the DNS resolution or use any publisher DNS, then we need to enable this. Here we are disabling this option and then save it. After saving it, we need to create a real-time policy. Let's go to the real-time policy. Policies. real-time protection. In this, I have created a policy for this particular private application. See, here I have mentioned as a single user. If you want to enable for all the users, you can remove this and it will be allow for all the users. And then access method is a client. The client in the sense it is only allow for the agent where the client Netscope client is installed. Only for those users this application will be allowed. And then the private app, this is which is the app name, which we called in the app definition. Private apps, that app name I have given here, and then allow, and then enabled save changes. This is very simple how that NPA works. See, that the these private apps, okay, we need to verify under the steering configuration. Go to the settings, the security cloud platform, and then steering configuration. In the steering configuration, only we will steer it. If you are not selecting this, the private apps will not follow this rule itself. Then it will not work. So if you want to specific not steer. Okay, if you steer means then only it will come to the private apps. Otherwise, the traffic will be routed to local, all the private apps. Then the traffic flow, how it is there, based on that, it will be get routed. So this is the option for the steering the private apps. Not steer all private apps or specific private apps based on the tenant configuration. We can do it. If you whatever you want, you can customize the tenant also. Thanks for watching the Talks Tamil. Please like it, share it, and subscribe it. If you have any doubts, please drop your doubts in comment box. It will be addressed in upcoming videos.